Hey everyone, I am gonna hit up Diablo 1. Choosing Aiden because, well, that's his name. The warrior class anyway. It's quite an old game now.
Thank goodness you returned. Much has changed since you lived here, my friend. All was peaceful until the Dark Riders came and destroyed our village. Many were cut down where they stood, and those who took up arms were slain or dragged away to become slaves, or worse. The church at the edge of town has been desecrated and is being used for dark rituals. The screams that echo in the night are inhuman, but some of our townsfolk may yet survive. Follow the path that lies between my tavern and the blacksmith shop to find the church and save who you can. Perhaps I can tell you more if we speak again. Good luck.
For this run through, I'm gonna hit up as many quests as possible, and I might go back and redo them with the ones I missed.
Whoa, what can I do for you? A good man who puts the needs of others above his own. You won't find anyone left in Tristram, or anyone else for that matter, who has a bad thing to say about the healer.
Never talk back to your healer.
What ails you, my friend? Even my skills have been unable to fully heal Farnham. Oh, I have been able to mend his body, but his mind and spirit are beyond anything I can do.
I don't see many clamation games now at this day and age.
Can't a fella drink in peace? Why don't that old crone do something for a change? Sure, she's got stuff. But you listen to me. She's unnatural. I ain't never seen her eat or drink, and you can't trust somebody who doesn't drink at least a little.
Ugh. I love this game back in Battle.net. All the hacks you could do and all. It was a fun time. But I came to the point where I mastered the game so much it just didn't seem to matter. It just took 3 days. The joys of old internet.
I sense a soul in search of answer. Wisdom is earned, not given. If you discover a tome of knowledge, devour its words. Should you already have knowledge of the arcane mysteries scribed within a book, remember that level of mastery can always increase.
Nothing else to do, but time to go. We'll go see Word in a little while.
Please, listen to me. The Archbishop Lazarus. He led us down here to find the lost prince. The bastard led us into a trap. Now everyone is dead, killed by a demon he called the Butcher. Avenge us! Find this Butcher and slay him, so that our souls may finally rest.
This is a randomly generated game, and I was hoping to get that quest.
The sanctity of this place has been fouled.
rolled a critical on that one. There's a lot of RNG mechanics as usual. We got health, we got our mana. Can always funnel things down to the end here. First level of all monsters and get whatever level of experience I can. See, that's what you're not wanting to get yourself surrounded. Hold down shift key and attack in one place. Chop, 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 chop. Barrel. Yep, no big deal, we leveled up. Warrior special skill is to repair items. Equipment does break in this game. Unless indestructible. All skills are practically available to all classes. I'm running version 1.09 with the modification of the window. I'm using the NVIDIA Shadow Play. Can't imagine if that would struggle on anyone. Scrolls have a global cooldown.
too much baggage.
Mace to the face. I'm trying to remember if goat people can open doors. Speaking of goat people, I hope we encounter got that. I intend to use some spell power if we run across anything to make our life easier. So, full-on type enemies run away at the death of their comrades. So, a bunch of pussies. Old reaction to using spells. Don't lose your head over it. Unidentified items. Get identified. Not a very good item. But we'd want to sell that anyway. It's a rarer item. Since we're broke. Well, as broke as I consider it. Some items can cost quite a lot, especially spells. And more so if you try and get an item off the vendor wort. Alright, let's go back and have a quick sell. Some more dialogue on the butcher quest. Not bad for a level 1 first attempt. There's about 15 base levels, and then there's the quest levels, where there's just certain instances where you go off to do quests.
Good day. How may I? Farnham is a drunkard who fills his belly with ale and everyone else's ears with nonsense. I know that both Pepin and Ogden feel sympathy for him, but I get so frustrated watching him slip farther and farther into a befuddled stupor every night. When Farnham said something about a butcher killing people, I immediately discounted it. But since you brought it up, maybe it is true.
Yeah, I kind of pay no mind to drunkards anyway, but you know, when demons come around...
I'm glad I caught up to you in time. Our wells have become brackish and stagnant, and some of the townspeople have become ill drinking from them. Our reserves of fresh water are quickly running dry. I believe that there is a passage that leads to the springs that serve our town. Please find what has caused this calamity, or we all will surely perish. What ails you, my friend? Griswold knows as much about the art of war as I do about the art of healing. He is a shrewd merchant, but his work is second to none. Oh, I suppose that may be because he's the only blacksmith left here. By the light, I know of this vile demon. There were many that bore the scars of his wrath upon their bodies when the few survivors of the charge led by Lazarus crawled from the cathedral. I don't know what he used to slice open his victims, but it could not have been of this world. It left wounds festering with disease, and even I found them almost impossible to treat. Beware if you plan to battle this fiend.
Fiend?
Please, you must hurry. Every hour that passes brings us closer to having no water to drink. We cannot survive for long without your help.
You're pretty screwed anyway.
What ails you, my
friend?
friend?
You can get repealing for this for free. There's the bad water there.
Kind of fellow drinking. I like Pepper. He really tries, you know. Listen here, you should make sure you get to know him. Good fellow like that with people always wanting help. Hey, I guess I'd be kind of like you, hero. I was a hero too.
No.
Do you drink water?
That's good though.
Big cleaver, killing all my friends. Couldn't stop him. Had to run away. Couldn't save them. Trapped in a room with so many bodies. So many friends. No! Oh!
Hello, my friend. Stay a while and listen. Ogden has owned and run the Rising Sun Inn and Tavern for almost 4 years now. He purchased it just a few short months before everything here went to hell. He and his wife, Garda, do not have the money to leave as they invested all they had in making a life for themselves here. He is a good man with a deep sense of responsibility.
Gosh.
It seems that the Archbishop Lazarus goaded many of the townsmen into venturing into the labyrinth to find the king's missing son. He played upon their fears and whipped them into a frenzied mob. None of them were prepared for what lay within the cold earth. Lazarus abandoned them down there, left in the clutches of unspeakable horrors to die. I don't know what I can really tell you about this that will be of any help. The water that fills our wells comes from an underground spring. I have heard of a tunnel that leads to a great lake. Perhaps they are one and the same. Unfortunately, I do not know what would cause our water supply to be tainted. Well, what can I do for you? Well, what can I do for you? If you're looking for a good weapon, let me show this to you. Take your basic blunt weapon, such as a mace. Works like a charm against most of those undying horrors down there, and there's nothing better to shatter skinny little skeletons.
Classic Griswold.
I saw what Farnham calls the Butcher, as it swathed a path through the bodies of my friends. He swung a cleaver as large as an axe, hewing limbs and cutting down brave men where they stood. I was separated from the fray by a host of small screeching demons, and somehow found the stairway leading out. I never saw that hideous beast again, but his blood-stained visage haunts me to this day. Pepin has told you the truth. We will need fresh water badly, and soon. I've tried to clear one of the smaller wells, but it reeks of stagnant filth. It must be getting clogged at the source.
Greetings, good master. Welcome to the Tavern of the Rat. Word is a rapscallion and a little scoundrel. He was always getting into trouble, and it's no surprise what happened to him. He probably went fooling about someplace that he shouldn't have been. Well, I feel sorry for the boy, but I don't abide the company that he keeps. Yes, Farnham has mumbled something about a hulking brute who wielded a fierce weapon. I believe he called him a butcher. I have always tried to keep a large supply of foodstuffs and drink in our storage cellar, but with the entire town having no source of fresh water, even our stores will soon run dry. Please, do what you can, or I don't know what we will do.
Alright, saving the video.